Stewart! Yeah. Yes, please, yes. Stop him now. Get the camera guy out.
Bold effort. But it's justifiable for Jimenez. And for the first time this century, it's the USA's Cup. Azinger and his 12 players, all American heroes. Scenes of joyous celebration out there, and that will continue long into the evening here. This man's put an awful lot of effort into it. For Nick Faldo, it will be no jewel in his great golfing crown, because Faldo has failed at Valhalla.
Well, every one of these contests is an epic. There have been two heavy defeats for the United States in the previous two meetings. There was going to come a time of retribution. Faldo's the one who's had to be on the receiving end, but it's been another marvellous game of golf over 3 days, and carried out with all the great traditions and the best traditions of the game. And the Ryder Cup is still a very vibrant trophy.
Peter, you spend your life over here. What will this mean to the PGA Tour and indeed to American golf?
Well, I think it's very important. I mean, they've struggled, they've battled against. They think they're the superior, golf tour. They think they have the best players, but somehow Europe have worked beautifully as a team. But so they'll be very happy with this victory.
Weekley. They can get to me as soon as possible.
Faldo very gracious in defeat there. This will hurt. He's been a wonder from the time he's had a golf club in his hand, and he's put his heart and soul into captaining this European side. He's had 12 great players out there, 12 players that have been involved in perhaps the most exciting Ryder Cup over the last few years. It was so close, and right up almost to the very end it could have gone either way. But here in Kentucky, the celebration scenes tonight will come from the Americans.
Can I give you a hug?
This is how it all happened. Jimenez looked down, picked the marker up, and Jim Furyk was the man who made the 4 at 17 to change the tide that we've seen over the last few years. Europe's domination over for the moment, but in 2 years' time that may change again. 14.5 points was what they had to try and reach. They managed it with the win of Jim Furyk, and that's the way the matches are behind there. Let's hear from the American hero Furyk. He's alongside Rob.
Jim, you've just scored the point that's won the Ryder Cup for the United States. How does that feel?
It feels great. I've been on the other side. You know, Paul McGinley knocked in a nice putt on me at the Belfry. We halved our match. That half point gave you all the cup, and yeah, I'm just so happy for my teammates. It could have been any one of us in that spot, but you know, we needed 5.5 points today. I actually was probably watching the scoreboard a little bit too much. I knew it was coming down to probably the last 4 or 5 matches, and it's proud. Like I said, I've been on the other end. I feel bad for Miguel because I think the world of him. I think the world of his game. He's a class act, and you know, it's not his fault, but it's always a bad feeling to be in that spot. So I feel sorrow for him, but I'm so happy for my teammates.
1999, your last win. Did you believe you could do it when you started here on Friday?
You can't complete a goal unless you believe in it. You know, you got to believe first, and sometimes it doesn't always work out the way you envision or the way you plan, but if you don't believe in it, it never will happen.
Now, your captain, Paul Azinger, how influential has he been this week?
Yeah, you know, I think the world of all the captains I've played with. Paul shook things up. We had a lot of young talent on this team that really made a difference. I think they added a lot of excitement with the crowd, a new energy, and they scored a lot of points for us. And that was, you know, Paul picking a lot of rookies and getting a lot of young guys on the team, and he just provided a great atmosphere. It's
been a wonderful day for you. Well done.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's going to be a better night.
Jim, can you do your exciting now? Yes.
Slide off the ring.
Lovely words from Jim Furyk, just what you would expect from a gentleman. One of his great days, winning Olympia Fields back in 2003 when he took his national title. Well, today surely will rank alongside that.